Let's take a minute to appreciate this steak, because it actually does look pretty good, y'all. The seasoning is what's burnt on it, not the steak itself. But yeah, man, let's take a moment to just appreciate that. A moment of silence. All right, the moment of silence is over. What's poppin', my Uncut family? It's your boy Zach from Mr. Uncut Outdoors, where we do everything outdoors. And today, I decided just to do a little cooking segment. We are making steak and mashed potatoes. This is a camp meal that I have tried to make numerous of times, and I just have not successfully made the steak like I want. So I decided to come out today and focus solely on cooking this steak. The mashed potatoes, extremely easy. We just add water. But with the steak, I'm trying to get a good steak, man. So no camping today. I did set up my brand new tarp that I got, and y'all, please do not bash me on my knots. I know that I need to become more knowledgeable on knots. I did just order a knot book off of Amazon, so that should be coming very, very shortly. I'm going to learn the knots myself, and then I'm going to teach them to y'all. But for today, the tarp is up, it's in the ground, it's gonna work. We're not expecting no rain. It was raining a little bit earlier, but we're not expecting none for the rest of the day. So I just decided to do this because I need to practice putting the tarp up. And like I said, it's a new product that I purchased with my own money, so I decided to bring it out and put it to use today. This chair right here was sent to me, and we're gonna get into this a little bit later on, but as you guys can see, woo! It is a 360 swivel camp chair. And this is a really big chair, y'all. This is extremely comfortable. We're gonna get more into this as we get into the video. But before we get into the video, y'all be sure to give the video a big thumbs up so YouTube know y'all like watching my content and we can stay in that YouTube algorithm. Be sure to hit the subscription button and the notification bell button right beside it so you can be notified every single time your big dog upload. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, what's poppin'? But yeah, man, I got me a cold beer. We're gonna do Modelo today. Pretty brown, watch it. Wait, no, I said it all wrong. Pretty brown, driving me wild. Rodeo, something like that. I'm actually gonna use this brown paper bag to wipe my sweat. I'm starting to sweat bullets, y'all. It was a little bit cooler earlier, but now that I did all this moving, I'm getting hot. But anyways, cheers to the video. All right, now with that being said, let's get to cooking. Now before we get to cooking, I want to take a look at this chair. This camp chair was sent out to me from TCEK. I've heard people pronounce it a few different ways, but I'm going to pronounce it TCEK, and I think that's how it's properly pronounced. But they sent me this awesome 360 swivel chair. It is extremely compact. It's not the lightest chair, but it's on the heavier side. It's on the more heavy duty side, more of car camping or glamping, or for something like I'm doing right now. I was gonna take it out and go do some catfishing with it, which I will be doing this week, so we're gonna put it to the test with that. But yes, man, I love this swivel chair. Very compact, very spacious, heavy duty. Y'all know y'all get the real with me. I don't really go off of the specs and different things like that. All I know, y'all, is this is a comfortable chair, and it spins 360. I have an affiliate link and a promo code in the description box below, so y'all can get a discount when y'all purchase this. And if y'all do decide to purchase this, please purchase it with my promo code or my affiliate link. But y'all, this chair is amazing. I picked it in the green color. It does come in a lot of different color options, but I chose the green and black, and I am in love with this. I love this so much. And it has a cup holder here on the side. We're gonna put that bad boy to the test. Take a sip of our Corona, no coronavirus, and we're gonna throw that bad boy right there, and boom, we got a cup holder. This right now is my #1 camp chair. This is my best camp chair. I won't be taking it backpacking just because it is on the heavier side. Like I said, it is extremely compactable though, so if I do have small hikes, I just might bring it, you know. But I will be using this in my glamping setup, different car camps, catching cooks, and just whenever I want to use it. This is a great chair to keep in the car, so you know, you never know where you might end up, on the side of the road waiting for somebody to come and help you change your tire. Pull this bad boy out, sit out, by the car and enjoy the air, you know. But yes, y'all, this is a 10 out of 10. It's a super smooth swivel to it too, bruh. Ain't no 180. This bad boy is 360. Now we can get this bag unpacked. So right here on the side of my bag, I have a bottle of water. This is gonna be for our mashed potatoes. And I have some cooking oil, and this is just gonna be to oil our pan up for our steak. I'm trying something different, man. Inside, we have a cutting board, and this is where we'll be seasoning our steak and letting it rest. I got my cooking utensils, my cookware, and I have my lovely steak. There is that bad boy in a Ziploc bag, man. I took it out the packaging and I tried to dry it as much as I could. It obviously definitely created more moisture. All is well. We still gonna be able to oil the pan up a little bit and get that bad boy to cooking. Let me see what I got in here. Just got some bug spray, some extra paracord that I got from the dollar store, DJI batteries, a face net, extra paracord, and in here I have just a house knife and a plastic fork. So this is everything that we packed inside of our little pack today, man. I am gonna get me a day pack, probably from Osprey or Mountain Gear, but today we just using a bag that I've had for an extremely long time. I think I've had this since high school. But we're gonna get all this extra stuff in here and we're gonna get to seasoning our steak up, man. Got a nice size steak right here, man. Look at that beauty. So for our steak today, man, we're gonna keep it kind of simple. We got some kosher salt right here in this little Ziploc bag. And I have a mix of spices right here. This is paprika, black pepper, and onion powder. So we're gonna get that bad boy all salted up. Oh shoot, that almost went bad. Let's just put a little bit more on this side. Hopefully I ain't putting too much and this be no salty ass steak. Now we're gonna add our mix of seasonings right here. Yeah, I put that in my hand as well. Turn that bad boy over. We're gonna go kosher salt again. Boom. All right, so that is our steak all seasoned up. We're gonna let that rest for a minute and soak all of those seasonings in. Okay, so we're gonna let it rest and just soak up those seasonings. All right, so unfortunately, this is the size of our pan. and the steak is too big. As y'all can see, the tip of this steak is, you know, hanging out. So I'm actually gonna have to cut the steak right here, which isn't too bad. We're not gonna lose too much meat, and if I really feel like it, I'll just cook it right after we finish cooking the main piece. So all right, so there is our cut piece of steak, and our entire steak is gonna fit in here just like that. So I'm finna get some oil in this pan, fill it up one more time, boom. So I hate to, but I guess I gotta do it with my hands. Just get that pan all oiled up so our steak does not stick to the pan. Boom. Yeah, see, that cut was perfect. Our steak has been cooking for a good little minute. This train keep constantly coming through, y'all, so I apologize for the train. You know, I apologize for the train, but I am getting extremely hot, so it's time to come out of our North Face Alta Vista rain jacket. Ooh, this thing is making me sweat, boy. Y'all see I can't even get it off. I love this rain jacket though, y'all. He almost ready. I think it is ready, to be honest. This bad boy is all ready to go. We're gonna let that sit right there. Now the easy part is the mashed potatoes. I'm just gonna add this whole bottle of water. We're gonna bring our water to a boil and pour our mashed potatoes in there. Let's take a minute to appreciate this steak, because it actually does look pretty good, y'all. The seasoning is what's burnt on it, not the steak itself. But yeah, man, let's take a moment to just appreciate that. A moment of silence. All right, the moment of silence is over. But yes, our steak is looking good, y'all. This is our finished product for the steak. We got our water over here boiling. And for the mashed potatoes, we are doing the Backpackers staple butter home style mashed potatoes. Everybody loved the loaded mashed potatoes. I personally like just the original butter home style mashed potatoes. These things are amazing. They're easy packing food. Y'all see it can pack down to small as this. That's not too bad, you know, hand size. But simply add water. You simply boil water and add this to water. As simple as that, man. Now this is my first time doing a cook segment video. I did do a catch and cook where I literally only catched and cooked and I didn't camp. But this is my first time doing a cooking segment video. If y'all like these videos, definitely let me know down in the description box below. Y'all can comment some cool food dishes that y'all want me to try and cook. Y'all know your boy is not the best cook, but I am interested in learning how to cook, especially since I'm gonna be outdoors more often. When I glamp or car camp and I just have the means and the accessibility to bring heavier items with me and actually cook meals instead of doing rehydrated meals, I definitely would love to cook some cool meals. I am gonna buy a cookbook very soon, but y'all comment some dishes that y'all want me to cook, and if y'all know the ingredients that you need in order to cook that, comment that with the meal name as well. So I actually am enjoying myself just being out here today, not having too much to do as far as set up a tent and all that extra stuff. I'm just chilling in the outdoors, cooking some steak and some mashed potatoes, and this is honestly very, very peaceful. The trail has been kinda busy today, but not too much traffic. Nobody has came and messed with me. Everybody's just been doing their own little walk for the most part, and I just been cooking and knocking my beers down. This park, this area, this trail has these huge black ants and red ants, and they just go crazy. Like, they're everywhere, and it's a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm extremely hungry and I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to cut into this steak and see what it look like. It does look extremely appetizing, and I pray it just cooked through perfectly. It did cook somewhat fast, but I just pray it cooked through thoroughly. And we want I like medium well or medium. I don't like well done. All of my steaks recently have been well done. One of my steaks that I didn't even show me cooking, I literally cut the whole segment out of the video because that steak was just so bloody. It was horrible, and I didn't want to show y'all. So I have not had any luck cooking me a nice steak, but this steak right here definitely looks the best out of all the steaks that I have cooked. So I'm feeling pretty decent about that. And I was gonna eat it straight out the pan, but I honestly think I might just wash off. I think I might just wash off the cutting board and still use the backside of it, because that's where there was no uncooked meat. There wasn't raw meat. I don't want to use the raw meat side. I definitely at least know that much about cooking. But yes, y'all, yes. If y'all haven't checked the description box, please check the description box. I have a lot of things down, a lot of information in there, and a lot of ways that y'all can support and fund the channel. I am striving to be the next and the first youngest African American to summit all of the 58 14,000 foot mountains in Colorado. I have a GoFundMe set at $5,000 to achieve that goal. It is definitely going to cost way more than $5,000, but $5,000 should help me pay for a lot of the gear and transportation and maybe a few guides in order to get me up to the summit of a few of the 14,000 foot mountains in Colorado. Some of them I will do myself. Some of them I might spend a whole week, a whole 2 weeks on a mountain trying to do it solo, you know. That's just, you know, that's a goal that I have set for myself for the next 1 to 5 years. I do plan to move to Colorado at the end of this year and get started. I might try to tackle my first 3 summits, maybe September or October, somewhere around there. So I am going to be purchasing gear and getting everything lined up with the funds that I do receive for the GoFundMe. So if that's something that seems interesting to you and you would like to be a part of that support system, I would definitely appreciate it if y'all would just go down in the description box below and donate to the GoFundMe. A penny, $1, $5, $1,000, whatever you want to do is more than appreciated. I appreciate y'all so much for giving your hard-earned money to just support one of my dreams and goals, you know. I have a gift me cart on Amazon. If there's anything that you want to gift me from that cart, you can head over to that link and purchase something and it will get shipped right to me. If y'all like any of the products that I use in my videos, most of this stuff is purchased from Amazon. A lot of the Nan Brain stuff is also purchased from Amazon because they have partnerships with Amazon, but I also purchased a lot of stuff from REI and the brand's websites. All of that is in the description box below. But everything that I ever purchased off of Amazon, I do have an influencer program link where you can click that, go check out all my gear. And if you do like anything that I've purchased, please purchase it from the gear link. Our water has came to a boil, so now it's time to get our mashed potatoes in this water. Oh my gosh, y'all, got so many big ants on me. But yes, we just gonna stir this until we get the consistency that we like. So to make our mashed potatoes just a little bit more enjoyable, I'm gonna add in this seasoning mix of garlic powder, paprika, and black pepper. And this should definitely add some flavor to our mashed potatoes, man. Yeah, you see that paprika trying to turn it red. So I'm actually gonna get rid of this chunk of meat. I'm just gonna drop it in the water and let the fish do what they do with it. Or hopefully an animal get it. This is a prime steak, man. Prime steak, have fun. We got everything cleaned up and ready. Oh my gosh, it's an ant in here with our steak. His ass finna drown in that oil. But our steak has been resting, man. And our mashed potatoes are more than ready. But y'all, check that steak out. Let me actually bring it closer for y'all. Check that beautiful steak out, man. We're gonna get it cut and see what that inside look like. And there's our lovely mashed potatoes. So we got steak and mashed potatoes, and I think we successfully made a decent steak. I really think we did. Let me just keep this off the ground. Before we cut into our steak though, everybody bow your heads so we can say a quick prayer. I'm gonna keep it quick, I promise. Lord, thank you for this food and the hands that have prepared it. I want to thank you for the funds that were able to purchase this meal, Father. I want to ask that you watch over me as I go throughout the rest of my day. Protect my mind, heart, soul, and body. Keep the devil and his demons bound beneath my feet, Father. I pray that you let this food be nourishment to my body, and I pray that I continue to receive positive news and blessings for the rest of my days. I want to ask that you bless the ones behind the camera that are viewing this and receiving this message, Father. I ask that you continue to come into their hearts, purify their hearts, and let them know that they are forgiven and they are a child of you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, time to cut into the steak. Let me bring y'all closer. Come here. Come here. It's the moment of truth. It's time for the moment of truth. Oh, let's get this. We got some mashed potatoes right there. Let's taste these. Mashed potatoes is good. Now, for the moment of truth. Let's see, y'all. Fingers crossed, everybody. I hope everybody rooting for me like, yeah, that steak is gonna be good. Root for me, root for me. Damn. I'm gonna cut one more. Yes, sir. Oh shoot, that juice almost got on my leg, on my pants. Yes, sir. Look at that steak. That is a medium steak right there. That is perfect. I'm so proud of myself. Look at that, y'all. That's so nice. I told you the burnt was only the seasoning. But look at the bottom of the steak. This is nice. Look at that piece right there. I'm so proud of myself, bruh. It is a little bloody, but that's where that medium comes in, you know? That's a nice piece of steak right there. It's a nice cooked steak. Now it's just time for the taste test. Before we taste this steak, you gotta take a swig of that Corona, man. Woo! Okay. Get some of these mashed potatoes in, man. I can eat mashed potatoes all by themselves. Like, make this the entree, you know? Woo! All right, now, the moment of truth. I actually like that. I give it a I say 7.5 out of 10. A 7.5 out of 10. It is good. I don't know. Let me take one more bite before I give it a real rating. Let's see. I'll take one more bite now. Let's see. Another piece. That was a better bite right there too. I did it. Woo, this shit hot. No, it got on my pants. To me, this was successful. I think it was very, very successful. I'm finna finish knocking this down. Y'all be sure to get a video a big thumbs up so YouTube know y'all like watching my content. Hit that subscription button and the notification bell button right beside it so you can be notified every single time your big dog upload. Y'all get active in the comment section below. If y'all are interested in purchasing this TCEK 360 swivel chair, all the information and links that you need, excuse me, are in the description box below, so y'all can definitely check that out. Leave no trace. Leave no trace. The tarp is all put up, got the chair put up. Everything fits into that bag perfectly. Just to show y'all how compact this TCEK chair is. Y'all see that TCEK 360 swivel camping chair fits perfectly into this little bag right here, man. So it's extremely compact. But I just wanted to show y'all that the campsite is cleaned up. I also want to give everybody a huge thanks that went and subscribed to Big Tone Adventures YouTube channel. He's a subscriber that reached out to me with a proposal to go on a trip to Mount Rainier and Olympic National Park in Washington in August. So I will be going to Washington in August with Big Tone Adventures. For anybody that's viewing this and hearing this, if you don't mind, please go and subscribe to Big Tone Adventures and comment under his most recent video that you came from my channel so he can know that y'all showing him love. But I just want his videos and his content to get the attention and the love that it deserves whenever we go on this trip in August. So if y'all could just go and subscribe to Big Tone Adventures YouTube channel. His name is Trey and he's one of you guys. So I would love to, you know, I try to help out where I can, and y'all went crazy on his last video. He got 1,000 views in less than 24 hours. that boy was all smiles from ear to ear, you feel me? And he gained over 100 subscribers in one day. So I love y'all so much. That just shows that y'all really care about me, that y'all love me, and that I got some pull. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made me look good, so I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, y'all go get that boy subscribe, man. Without further ado, it's your boy Zach from Mr. Uncut Outdoors, where we do everything outdoors, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Gang.